What age did you say that you like started looking for like a extra source of money?
It's been like 2 years. It was like 2 years ago I started to look into it, because I was like, I want to try something online.
So was it May or April you had, was it 40K GMV?
It was April, 40K. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that your biggest month? We're just gonna start right off, bro. What's your name for the people that don't know? Where are you from? How old are you? Everything like that.
I'm Gilbert. I am 42, so I'm a little bit older than a lot of you guys. I'm in United States in Utah area, and yeah, that's me.
Awesome, bro. Awesome, bro. So was it May or April you had, was it 40K GMV?
It was April, 40K. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that your biggest month?
Yeah, for right now it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm planning to go higher for sure.
That's fire.
But it's been really good. It's been really good. Like that was exciting to see just everything just pop off.
Okay, fire. Bro, you said you're 42, right?
Yeah.
Being 42, bro, how many times have you tried making online money?
Yeah, so let me tell you my story. By trade, I'm a healthcare provider, so I take care of patients all day. I really love my job, but I was always thinking of like, what else can I do? What do I want to do, on my side, and see if this could be something. And I always thought about trying to do some kind of TikTok shop, or drop shipping, things like that, right? And so I started a bunch of things in the past, and then I got into you guys' program, and then everything changed from there, right?
Okay.
But what was your question again?
Yeah,
Now that when you
was your first attempt at online money, was it with TikTok Shop, or did you ever try things like drop shipping, like organically
Yeah.
paid ads, like reselling, eBay, like Amazon? Like, have you tried any of those things before?
Yeah.
TikTok Shop.
So I think a lot like our viewers probably like looked online saying, hey, where can I start? And I actually started with drop shipping, honestly. That's where I started, with just learning how to do things with Facebook ads, and then just doing Shopify, all those things. And I'm just like, holy cow, there's a lot to learn there. And so I started with that, and then I just said, no, there's something else. I don't know if this is what I wanted to do, or wanted to, keep going with. And so then I start looking into other things, and then TikTok Shop came around.
Okay. What age did you say that you like started looking for like a extra source of money?
It's been like 2 years. It was like 2 years ago I started to look into it, because I was like, I want to try something online. I've been doing really well with, as a healthcare provider, I'm still am, and I wanted to always try something different, and so that's where I got interested about 2 years ago.
Okay. What was you have a really good job like in the US, bro.
Mhm.
Like what gave you like the motivation to like look for more?
um One, I like money, I guess. That's one for sure, but at the other thing is, I feel like I could be doing more. Sometimes I feel like it's repetitive things I'm doing, and I'm like, instead of just going on TikTok or going on Facebook, or just hanging out watching TV, I'm like, what else can I do to actually, like, improve myself, or do something extra that I think it would be good for my future. And
Yeah.
that's where I decided to like do that.
That's awesome, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people in your position, bro, they would just like do a bunch of time wasters, like you're saying, like TV or TikTok or stuff like that. So let's take it back a little bit, bro. Like when you first started your online money journey with drop shipping, how come you're
Mhm.
not doing drop shipping right now? Like what kind of roadblocks did you run into? Like was it lack of community or just like lack of direction or kind of what was it?
Um, I think it was a little bit of everything. Like, for example, I didn't want to deal with a lot of people overseas, and then you have to be that middleman between getting all this, the shipment, or sending it to the customer, and then something happens. I'm like, okay, wait, this is way too much of things to. There's too many moving parts,
Yeah.
right? At the same time, like, I was in communities. I was just in communities, the free communities, things like that. And then I did go into like a paid community, but I just felt like I didn't get what I wanted from that. And so I was just like kind of hanged out on my own, trying to learn everything, where I'm more of a visual person and a hands-on thing. So if you tell me like, okay, this is how it works, maybe that will be the way I can pick it up. But when you're just say, oh, go do this, and you'll figure it out. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'm like, yeah, I have a lot of questions,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep. That's understandable, bro. What would you say like with TikTok Shop? I've done case studies with Max, Bo, Zane as well, and between
Hmm.
those three people, they said AI TikTok Shop has literally been like the quickest way they've made online money, and these are people that have tried literally everything as well. Like they've done drop shipping, they've done like some have like tried trading, reselling, stuff like that. Bro, like how quick was your success?
So in the beginning, I went into other programs that were like face, like just trying to do faces and doing things. I'm like, okay, this is not me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I want to do AI stuff. Like AI was like the thing I wanted to do because it's faceless. I was able to reproduce them and do a lot. And honestly, like since I got into you guys' program, I think my second month, I popped off, man. It was good. So as long as you have the right instructions, the right way of doing things, um, you can get pretty quick. It's pretty awesome. It's awesome to see like you put some effort into it and it's paying off.
Yeah. Yep. Bro, what has been like your biggest like bottleneck like between from when you started versus when you got your first like win, which is like your biggest like month so far, the 40K GMV? What was like what held you back from hitting those numbers before?
I think it was more of learning how to analyze what you're doing and then switching it up a little bit. I think I was too much of a scatterbrain. I was just putting in videos, and I'm like, wait, something's wrong here. So then you, Sean, Pixie, you guys all kind of taught me to say, no, stick to one way, look at the numbers, and then just keep doing if it works. If it doesn't, switch it up. And so I start doing that, being more patient, and then bam, that's what happened, right? The other thing is like time. Time for me is a problem
Yeah.
because I do see, I'm 9 to 5 doing that. So I'm like trying to work on the side or weekends. And so I have to really be careful with my time and making sure it's efficient a way that it's going to come back, right? It's going to do what it needs to do. So my bottlenecks, I think, was time frame, and then also just understanding how the concept works.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like for the people that don't know, TikTok Shop is really just like number one, it's like an input game. And based on that input, you get like a bunch of results. Like, say for example, you're running one content style on an account. You want to test that content style until you've literally tested everything within that content style to see if it's actually going to perform well for that account. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. Is that kind of what happened with you?
Yeah. Yeah. Even the words, honestly, like even caption can change everything. You hit that caption and it's working well, then you're like, okay, if the caption in the first 3 seconds is working, what else is not working or what is working? So you got to play with them until you find the right way, and then you get it.
Yeah, yep. It's all about testing. And like the numbers on your dashboard will literally tell you that, like your views, your watch time, your engagement, everything like that.
Yep.
Bro, for me personally, one of the biggest things that have like kept me going is community. What kept you like so obsessed with AI TikTok Shop? Like what kept you accountable with it?
Like with us right now
Well, from when you
or in general?
started, like what like you tried drop shipping, you end up just getting away from drop shipping. What like
Yeah.
made you like so fixated on TikTok Shop that like this was like the one thing that you wanted to make work?
I mean, I felt like when I got a little bit of the taste of success with it, I'm like, it just wants me to just keep going, right?
Yeah.
The other thing is with AI, you can actually do pretty much anything with AI. And I think it's really cool to do that because what I'm learning now, I'm actually implementing some of these things on my other business or like, things that I do. For example, my dad has a business and I go up to him and I say, Dad, are you using this? He's like, no. I'm like, let me show you. I do all that. And he's like, are you kidding me? You're doing this? I'm like, yeah. So like that's why it drives me. It drives me to learn more things that I can actually provide for other people, but also for myself. But it's amazing what you can do.
Yeah, yeah. Me personally, bro, like I feel like if you're not learning AI right now, and I hate when people say that like AI is gonna replace everything, because like in my opinion, I don't think AI will completely replace everything, bro. But the thing with AI, like it's just such a powerful tool. Like it's insane. Like you can literally implement it into anything. And the thing with AI TikTok Shop, you're literally learning these skills of marketing, targeting, and everything like that. Like those are like the two biggest things you'll learn is just how to like script, market correctly, and target perfectly. And that's been one of the biggest things that have like helped me be successful, is actually like knowing exactly who you're talking to when you're making a video, because the targeting just makes it so much better, which obviously if your targeting is perfect, you're just going to convert like super high. Bro, what was your mindset like when you first started? Like when you first started AI TikTok shop, like what were you thinking in your head that like kind of like got you into this, I guess, or what was your mindset like to keep with it?
I like to learn, I guess. I'm a student of learning, right? So that's, I think in my mind, that's what I was like, okay, I'm gonna learn this. And if I'm gonna learn this, I gotta go all in, right? I have family, I have a wife, I have two kids. And so I just tell them like, look, you guys will see me on the computer a lot, learning all these little things. But I still make time, I still have to kind of do all that. But I think for me, I just said, I just got to learn it. And then every time I learn a little bit, I start changing it up, trying to improve more. And so for me, it's all about just learning it and just understanding it.
Yeah, bro. And what I love so much about your story, bro, is you manage everything like so well, for at least from the outside looking in, bro. Literally,
I got white hairs, man. I'm getting white hairs because of
yeah,
this
bro.
stuff.
Bro, literally, if you can manage it, there's no way nobody else can, bro. You're
Yeah.
managing a 9 to 5, as well as this online business, as well as having a wife, as well as having kids, bro. There's literally
Yeah.
no excuses if you can do it, bro. And that
Yeah.
I love that, bro.
I actually in the beginning, like not with you guys, my wife was always saying like, hey, you're giving up too early, or you're giving it, because I wasn't. And then I said, no, this is it right here. I have to go all in. And when you go all in, you have people that are supporting you and also want to help you. That's what's gold right there. Because I could have given up like 2 months ago or 1 month ago, but because they say, no, it's working, then it came in and you're like, oh my gosh, now I got it. And so I just need to schedule it in. So if I have time, I know you guys have time. Anyone that has time. Yeah.
Bro, this is literally like so perfect for anybody that tries to make an excuse of not having any time, bro. Like,
Right.
there's always time
Even
for a lot more.
even if you want, even if you can't put 2 videos in or 3 videos in, just put one in. You never know. It's like just work on it, right? Like sometimes I can't put 2 or 3, 4 videos in because I have time. I'm like, well, let me put this one in and see what happens and then work with it.
Yeah, yep, exactly, exactly. Okay, so would you say that like your family was like super supportive of this and like kind of kept you going on it?
So in the beginning, they looked at me like, why? What? We're good. We have a good job. We have a stability. And I'm like, well, I still want to learn stuff. If I could do something on the side that can make me extra money, why not? You know what I mean? And I kept thinking of like, do I want to do overtime? Do I want to go and do more shifts? That means I'm going to be away from them more. So I had to find something that I like to do, but at the same time, not, kill my time with family. And so if I'm traveling, I can do this, I can still do this. So that's why they've been supported. But in the beginning, it was just like, I don't know about this. This sounds sketchy. This sounds weird. But then after we start seeing results, we're like, yeah, this can work, it's just one of those things, like you go in blind sometimes and you're going to trust it and go with it, right? And so in the beginning I had my skepticism. I was like, I don't know, these people making 100,000 a month in sales, I'm like, I don't know about this. But then I'm like, okay, I see why. I see it.
And that's, bro, once you get that like first taste of success that you're actually able to like show people, it's completely different. Like
Yeah.
they start wanting to learn as well. Like I've had this
I
same
have
with
even
my family, bro. Like I showed them
Yeah.
like the results, bro, and they're like, "Oh, can you like put me on?" But
Yeah.
it's insane.
I have friends like looking at me like, why are you doing that? That's like sketchy. I'm like, no, it works, man. It's working. And I have now friends kind of asking me about it a little bit, like, hey, what do you really do? What is it? And so I show, and they're like, wow, this is crazy stuff. Like, all this? Yeah. So it's pretty cool to learn something from scratch like this, which is nice.
And bro, I like I said earlier, like TikTok Shop AI is literally like one of the fastest ways you can make money, bro. Like you could literally be a complete beginner, but like with the right guidance, literally telling you exactly what to do, your first video, you can make life-changing money. Like you could go
Yeah.
viral like your first post, which is insane. Versus like,
The, the
go ahead.
the 40K that I got, I believe it was like my second or third video.
Yeah, yeah, that's insane, bro.
Yep.
Like it could literally
Yeah.
happen within like your first day of posting.
Right.
Versus like organic drop shipping, for example, you're literally like fighting an algorithm to go viral. But with AI TikTok Shop, you have the proven products the proven e-com platform, like TikTok Shop is trusted, so people are gonna buy from it, as well as you get ad spend for free behind your content. Like these big brands that are making like $2-3 million a month, they have like a ad or like a budget of ad spend that gets pushed behind all the content that gets posted for the brand. Would you say like a lot of your sales has been GMV max, or has it been a lot of organic for your 40K month?
So when I looked at the numbers, I would say it's about 30-70 or around there. So what happens is in the beginning, when you get good rhythm with the video, you're getting organic, right?
Yeah.
And then when GMV Max hits it, boom, it just explodes. It just starts looking a lot more views in one day. I had views like of 50,000 views or 20,000 views in one day, and you know you're going to sell there. So I would say it's around 30-70 maybe, or 40-60.
Which is still fire, bro, because at the end of the day, without the ad spend, you wouldn't have even got those other 70% of sales.
Exactly.
It's literally
Exactly.
free money, bro. That's the way I look at it. Like even with
Yeah.
B&B Max, to be like fully transparent, you do lose commission percentage, but the amount of sales makes up for it, which is super fire, which allows you
Right.
to get those bigger months. Bro, what advice would you give to someone in your exact position right now? Like they're super dedicated, like you are. Like they want something else rather than doing the extra shifts. They want like stability with like being with their kids and family while doing like the 9 to 5. Like what advice would you give to someone in your exact position right now?
It would be the same advice I got it. Like you won't know until you try it, right? And so I'm sometimes I overanalyze things, and so then I am like, no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do this, and then you hesitate. But if you just go in and you just try it and see how it goes for you, then you'll figure it out, right? So for me, I was like, how am I going to make videos with schedules? And so I'm like, well, wake up 1 hour early to deal with it, or stay later a little bit, or whatever. And the other thing is, like, you just have to have patience, honestly, because success didn't come overnight. It doesn't. With this kind of stuff, like, you really need to put your work in. So if you're serious about it, it's gonna pay off. For me, it just took 2 years to figure it out. And then when I got with you guys, I figured it out quicker because I already had some experience. But at the same time, you guys gave me that last little piece of the
Yeah,
puzzle. You know what I mean?
literally the
But
roadmap, bro. Like we literally
yeah,
make content plans exactly to a T for everyone to like make content about.
exactly. So the roadmap was not built all the way, and then you guys built the rest of it for me, and I was like, oh my gosh, it made sense. But at the same time, like, it's not something it's going to be quick and easy money. It's something that you have to learn. So if you're thinking you just go in there and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to make it, no. I had months that I was just frustrated. I was just like, why is nothing working? Why is nothing working? Because you're not listening, right? But at the same time, if someone's in my position, and if it's something you want to do, go for it. Just go for it and see. Don't change everything else. Just try to make some time to figure it out, right?
Exactly, exactly, bro. Are you originally from the U.S.? Because I know you speak Portuguese as well.
Portuguese.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm originally from Brazil,
Okay.
but I came to the United States in 1991 with my family. My parents came to the United States to give us a better opportunity in life, and we are thankful for that because all of us in our family have been successful in something: business, law, medicine, all these things. So yeah, I speak Portuguese, I speak Spanish, and I speak English because I have to do that for my job. But this has been helpful for me because then I have other audiences I can work with,
Yeah,
right?
exactly, exactly. That's another thing a lot of people don't talk about with like TikTok Shop is the language strategy, which you could literally there's so many languages you could test with TikTok Shop, which honestly I think we might like dive into that here soon because I think it's worth it, especially for top of funnel content. There's still so much
Mm.
you could do with just language in general. Bro, what advice would you give to like someone that's younger but also still out of the country? Because everybody that I've done a case study on since or before you, they are Max is in Italy, for example. Everybody else is like overseas, and
Mm.
U.S. TikTok Shop, you can literally do it from anywhere in the world, which a lot of people don't know.
Right.
Would you say this is something good for those type of people to like get into?
Yeah, I would say the barrier of entry for it is pretty low, right? Which means is if you have a computer, you get a VPN, you get you know, some accounts, you get in with someone that knows, understands this, you're set. Pretty much you're set. You can actually help yourself make a lot of money. I don't know. Bo is a good friend of mine that we talk a lot. He quit his job,
Yeah.
which is awesome, by doing just this. So it's amazing. I'm really happy for him on that, which is something that anyone can do, honestly. Like you can do that pretty much from anywhere.
Yeah, bro. And the amount of money, like, say you're living in a different country, like, I'll use Max as an example because I speak to Max a lot more because he actually does work
Mhm.
for my brand as well. Um,
Gotcha.
so Max, for example, like he was doing organic and he made 5K profit in 1 month, and he was telling me that's like 4 months worth of his 9 to 5 salary in his country,
Yeah.
which is like super insane to like even like recognize because like in the US, I feel like we're just like so blessed with like opportunities like this that we kind of take it for granted. Where I feel like people in other countries, bro, they like see those numbers and it's just like life changing money. Like even
Yeah.
Bo, for example, like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he mentioned that like 8K profit, like last month's 8K profit was like 6 months of his salary or something like that.
In 2 months, he made his whole year's salary, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's life changing for him.
yeah, for sure, bro. So yeah, bro. I mean that's pretty much all I have for you, bro. I mean, what's your mindset like right now? Now that you've hit these bigger months and now that you have the proof of concept, like what's going on in your mind and what do you have planned for the future?
My plans right now would be to try to scale, right? Which means I have to find people that can help me because of my time constraint. I'm trying to find people that are good that I can teach so they can actually implement what we're doing for me to scale. So instead of just having one or two accounts, have 3 or 4 accounts. So then we can multiply the income, and which would be what we want. That's my ultimate goal.
Yeah, fire, bro. What's your mindset with that right now? Like, what's the progress and what's your mindset towards it?
Right now, I've been trying to work with, just trying to get VAs, virtual assistants from somewhere that wants to learn and wants to. So it's a lot of negotiation because I don't see them.
Yeah,
They don't see me a lot. It's more communication through WhatsApp or, get on a call. But then you have to convince them and say, look, this is real, dude. I'm not trying to scam you. I really want, if you put in the work, we can do it. We can work together and work well, you
yeah,
know? And you guys have been very helpful with that part too.
yeah, bro. Like teaching and trying to coach, like VAs especially, is like a whole different skill level, bro. Like it's a whole
Yeah.
different barrier to entry. So, bro, I'm excited to see what you have coming up, bro. I know you're already in the process of scaling. I haven't been too tapped in with the results, bro, but I already know that I'm pretty sure Bo's already seeing a little bit of success with like the actual scaling. And
Yeah.
I'm sure you're not far behind either, bro. So I'm excited to see, what comes from that. Do you have any final words?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for for Sean, for Pixie, for you guys, because you guys took me in and helped me out. Because without you guys, I don't think I would be where I'm at right now. Actually would be doing more urgent care shifts and doing more overtime.
For sure.
But you guys helped me. You guys believed in me, and I didn't want to, disappoint you guys. So I said I'm going in, and because of that, my success, I own it to you guys.
Fire, bro. Fire, bro. I'm
Yeah.
so glad you actually like because there's a lot of people that would get like an opportunity and just take it for granted, bro. And there has been a lot of people that done that. But bro, your success is literally because of you, bro. Like you took the opportunity and you made it happen. One last question I forgot to ask, bro. How much has community helped you out? Like having
It
like
has been, yeah. So that's a whole different world, man. If you're around people that want to help you and also understand what you're going through, that's like, I would not want to go by myself through this, honestly.
yeah,
So I'm in constant contact, maybe sometimes a little too much, maybe, but at the same time, like anytime I have a question, someone answers it quick, or do this, instead of this, change this, and all of that has been huge, huge.
All right, before you guys leave the video, that was Gil. He made over $40,000 GMV in a single month. And what's so fascinating about his story is that he balanced between a 9 to 5, having a wife, as well as 2 kids, and still made this possible. So if you guys are interested in learning AI TikTok shop, go ahead and apply with the link down below. And I hope to see you guys inside the community.